second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Akers. They try and run. He'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just shy of the goal line.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as he just held on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one-sided, really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Seahawks, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
Bring them out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, ayy. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, ayy. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, ayy. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, ayy. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Dover. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of catches. 69 yards and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Breaks the tackle, he's going to run. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he is in first. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Faking the give, Darnold. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Darnold now to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got his pass catching tight end. That's Pitts. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st down, Seahawks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Across the middle, and his pass complete to Cooper Kupp. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba to the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks. 1st down.
Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. An extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Dances by him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a play fake as it's set up to throw. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals
fake it to counter. Now Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a running theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
brings up 2nd and 16.
To throw, it's Murray. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of
4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up because
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cam Akers, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, you're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this first half is not going according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Taking about the 16. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seahawks offense has Sam Darnold headed back out there. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as they'll look to add to him with another drive here.
Defense.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate a block and charge.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Here's Darnold.
2nd and 4.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. And I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Here's Murray. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A 10-yard gain.
But it's averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Off of play action, Darnold. Will get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Akers. They'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going right back to Akers. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he works free. 20. 5. And he was scored. Touchdown, Seattle. Cam Akers, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Murray. And the Seahawks defense gets through it and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Murray. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your block material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Play action. It's Darnold. In trouble. He's taken down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 40 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Myers connects on the PAT. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Nice little juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. From the gun, Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he fields it cleanly. Able to slither by. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And it will surge forward for about 5 yards down at 10, second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just ran on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray now. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And that has been picked up by the offense. But we're in the final 2 minutes of the game. This will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. He's got room to roam. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
27 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Throwing again, Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Cardinals sit now to kick this one away, and off we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Fighting to stay upright. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Chargers are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Seahawks, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 1-1.